Welcome back, Golden Family. As you know, I love chicken wings, but today we're not gonna actually focus on the chicken wing itself. Rather, we're gonna focus on this beautiful, delicious barbecue sauce. And you know that barbecue sauces are usually darker in color, and today we're making an Alabama white barbecue sauce. I was in a restaurant down in Detroit the other day. The waitress recommended them, and you know what I like to say, they were absolutely incredible. Now, I did do a little bit of research. I'm gonna be honest, I don't necessarily know the history of this Alabama white sauce, but it's pretty damn good. Now, as you know, here at the Golden Balance, I'm gonna put my spin on it. And every time I say that, people think I say spit. It's not spit, it's spin. I'm gonna put my spin on it. I'm gonna do my nice little twist. I'm gonna add some magic to the sauce. And it's gonna be amazing. So we're not gonna be picky with the chicken wings because you could use whatever cut of chicken that you like. I like to use split chicken wings. You can cook the chicken wings however you like. Today I'm gonna simply air fry them, but they would be amazing if you deep fried them or grilled them. For crispy air fried wings, we go in with some baking powder. So the difference between baking powder and cornstarch is actually pretty interesting. For what I've learned, baking powder actually chemically reacts with the surface of the chicken wing and makes it crispy in comparison to like flour or cornstarch, where the actual piece of cornstarch is what's getting crispy. Therefore, for crispy oven baked or air fried wings, use baking powder. Season these however you like. I'm gonna go in with some paprika, and as usual, don't be shy. Cayenne pepper for a nice little kick. Generous pinch of salt. Some black pepper, freshly cracked of course. And finally, some garlic powder. Leave the seasonings out because we're gonna use them later for the sauce. Give these a nice little toss and turn. If the chicken wing doesn't change color, it's not seasoned enough. We lay these out in our air fryer basket. And I'm just gonna air fry them for about 20-30 minutes at 425 degrees. And I like to personally flip them midway. And now it's time to get lost in the sauce. So this is actually a mayo-based sauce. And I'm simply using some QP mayo. I like to make an excessive amount of this sauce because you can literally put it on everything. Onto the mayo, we do some apple cider vinegar. And we actually get very generous with this. A nice little splash of Worcestershire. I honestly don't know if I'm pronouncing it properly, but I get comments a lot that I say it right. I honestly don't think so. A generous amount of horseradish. My little touch is to add just a tiny bit of liquid smoke. Fresh lemon juice. If you've been watching me for a minute, you'll already know that I get heartburn from raw garlic. It tastes so good, but unfortunately I can't have it. So what I did here is actually roast the garlic in just a little bit of oil, which in my opinion actually deepens the flavor of this whole sauce. But you could completely skip the toasting process and just add some fresh garlic. They're both gonna be delicious. I'm gonna toss in the garlic with all that oil, and the seasonings we applied to the chicken, we're gonna add them to the sauce. Paprika, cayenne pepper, pinch of salt, fresh cracked black pepper. And this is optional, but you could even add some sugar. And we got one more beautiful ingredient, some mustard. I'm using Dijon mustard. Use whatever mustard that you prefer. Look at me making an Alabama white sauce. And the sauce is not even white because I got too carried away with all the seasonings, but you get the point. Now the sauce is ready. When you whisk it all up, give it a nice little taste just to make all the proper adjustments, and it's ready to rumble. And keep in mind, the sauce is actually very liquidy. It's not very thick. But if you would like to add some body, you could just add a little bit more mayo. But from what I've seen, that it's supposed to be nice and watery. And it's very drizzleable, so it's actually really good when you add it onto other things. It just covers everything with all this beautiful flavor. Now you could actually use this white barbecue sauce for many other applications. One, you could actually use it as a marinade. Two, you could actually baste your food when you're grilling it or in the oven. You could just baste it on top of everything. And three, you could just use it as a finisher as we're gonna do today. And we're gonna toss the wings inside of it. But I could easily see this being applied to some salmon. That would be amazing too. I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna take some salmon, I'm gonna grill it, and I'm gonna continuously baste it with the sauce. And I'll report back. We got the chicken wings out the air fryer. They're looking nice and gorgeous. I'm gonna toss them into a bowl. Ow! And this is my favorite part of every recipe. We lose them in the sauce. Go in with your beautiful sauce. And definitely don't be shy with this sauce because you want it to cover every single bite, every single crevice. And you kind of want to eat these fast just so they could remain crispy. But honestly, the sauce is just gonna submerge them and they're gonna be beautifully golden brown. But at the same time, they're gonna be covered with that sauce. There you go. And what I like to do is actually finish with some fresh or dried parsley or cilantro. Right now, this is some dried parsley. Gives it a nice little punch of flavor and just add some color. Now, this is where I show off how to plate like a 5th grader. All right, y'all gotta tell me, are we team flats or drums? I'm personally team flats. Okay, so what I like to do is press down on the chicken wing just a little bit, just like this, and kind of release all that meat. This is why I love flats. Then we grab our beautiful chicken wing, and as always, now bismillah. Clean off the bone. Wow. These are amazing, I swear to God. Wow, you're gonna have some fun eating these. These wings, I swear the sauce is amazing. Wow, that's incredible. No, well, I'm actually impressed. Those are amazing.
Are they? Good.
These are so good.